Warrior will come out once everyone's nicely in their seats. Plus, Encore's still waiting for a friend. Ah, there he is. Rover! Encore finally got to see you. Encore was wondering if you'd come, and even had Cosmos and Cloudy go scouting for you. Encore wants you to come play with us and listen to our stories. Everyone was so busy the last time Encore's here in Jinzhou, we didn't even get to play together. But Encore won't let that happen again, cause Encore's here on vacation this time. Of course they do! Everyone at Black Shores is really nice. Even so. Anyway, since we finally got some free time, I told Alto I wanted to visit some friends in Jinzhou. Oh, but he just lay in his chair, bragged about how he has so much grown-up stuff to worry about, and was... poor grown-ups. They're always so... Well, too bad for Alto. All I could do was come here by myself with my stories and Alto's wallet. Right, let me introduce you to everyone. But I think most of them have heard about you already. Gather round, everyone. Encore presents to you Rover, savior of Jinzhou, hero of heroes. Oh, really? So you're the big hero Encore was talking about. She said you took out that giant TD like this, and that. So cool. Are you here for some stories, big hero?
Yep! Encore stories are really fun! Last time we had one about a big bad wolf that can turn itself into mist.
Sounds a lot like Alto.
Oh, there's this other story about a golden-eyed kitty and his little birdie friend with gray feathers.
This one's about me and Yang Yang.
Uh-huh. There's plenty more of them. This time, it's about the adventures of the Woolly Warrior. You'll love it. That's right. Adventures are the... So, want to hear? If you enjoy stories, Rover...
Go inside a story. Is Encore using some kind of metaphor?
Great! Come, Encore. All right, settle down, everyone. All right, settle down, everyone. The story's about to start. Is it about the gray birdie? We didn't get to finish it last time. Nope. Today's story will be about the Woolly Warrior and how she makes her wishes come true. The story begins in a land of boundless imagination known as the Woolly Kingdom. Legend says that deep within the kingdom's castle lies a magical gateway. Whoever passes through it can have any wish come true. To reach this gateway, you must first go over a great many obstacles. Yet, countless adventurers still choose to embark on this journey, for each holds wishes to fulfill. Before setting off on their quests, Fairy Cloudy will ask them, should you pass through this mythical gateway, you will be granted endless wealth and honor, along with a treasure trove of unforgettable memories. Now, answer me this. What drives you to venture on this risky journey? If you'd ask me, I'd choose wealth. That way, I can buy all the starflakes I can eat.
I definitely choose honor. That way I'll be famous, and everyone would shout my name whenever they see me.
What about you, brave adventurer? Do you seek riches or fame? Oh, so this is the kind of choice a grown-up would make. See? Everyone's wishes are different. And among these people, there's a small adventurer that goes, I do not seek wealth or honor. Bah! Fairy Cloudy, greatly puzzled by this reply, goes on to ask, if you desire neither wealth nor honor, I have but one wish, to be. Fairy Cloudy nods in approval and offers her guidance to the little warrior. Very well. Then believe in my tale and close your eyes, little warrior and her companions. When you open your eyes, a brand new adventure shall unfold before you. Once we've completed this story together, your wishes will all be granted. So, does the Woolly Warrior's companion accept this invitation?
Where am I?
Hey! Over here!
Is that Encore? I should go check it out.
You must be new to this place. Are you also searching for the Gateway of Wishes?
Gateway of Wishes? Looks like I'm inside Encore's.
That's great! How about we team up? I have a wish I want to make too. Since it's your first time here, everything must feel strange to you, huh? This is the Woolly Kingdom, a land filled with lots and lots of woolies. Look, even the clouds are shaped like them. You're in luck. I know this place like the back of my hand. I can be your tour guide. Yippee! Let's go! Fairy Cloudy told me that as long as we walk along this path, we'll get there eventually. Once we're there, I gotta make her tell us where all the treasure is hidden. Please don't hurt me! I'm just an ordinary box! Beware! This is where many woolly stories begin. When a story gets longer, so will the paths ahead. We might even come across broken bridges and stuff. Since we'll only be telling the beginning of the story this time, we should... You're in for a... Look at all these monsters. Let's beat them up. Oh, you're final. This is Cloudy Fairy. She gets scared pretty easily, but she's really nice and will give us directions.
She's even got all the settings prepared and everything.
So, you're searching for the Gateway of Wishes. All you need to do is follow this path and collect 3 relics. Yes, the first relic is the Sword of Courage. To obtain next, the Shield of Faith. This is a tricky one, but so long as you believe in your... And finally, the Wreath of Hope. A crown. Once you've gathered all 3 relics, perfect. Now that we have clues about the relics, Woolly Warrior's adventures are officially... All we need to do now is go through this door and we'll be back to the real world. Oh, thank you, Fairy Cloudy. Oh, you're very welcome, dear. Oh, shiny! It's gotta be a dragon's treasure. from the Woolly Kingdom. Yuppers! It's where all the Woolly stories begin. Cosmos and Cloudy's home. With their help, Encore can even invite friends for a visit. But not everyone, though. The Woolly Kingdom won't welcome anyone who thinks the stories are just made up. You're different. You're one of Encore's best friends and have listened to my stories. So Encore wanted to give you a surprise. I know, right? Encore really enjoyed. Mom said that as long as you believe, the stories will give you strength. So whenever I think of them, it makes my heart feel warm. And Encore wants to share this warm feeling with you. And because Encore loves to play an adventure with you, it's just that everyone was so busy last time. But this time, Encore's here on vacation. Curious if you are, you should join Encore's adventure team. That way, we can go and find out it. Sure, you can be captain, and Encore will be the vice captain. Now, for our first team assignment, let's go find out everyone's thoughts on the story. The joys of the story should be shared with everyone. It's once we know what the audience thinks. After all, it's the applause that makes for a curtain call. Okay, look, that girl by herself over there. Encore wonders. Hey, I saw you all by yourself over here. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Ying.
Ying. Got it. This is Rover. He's the captain of Team Willy.
Yes. Hello. You're here to ask about my thoughts on the story, right? I actually have something to ask you.
Ask away. Encore will answer.
Okay.
Yeah, it's what it...
Let
me see. It's a map on a piece of wood. That looks like a lighthouse. And a giant rock over here. But Encore can't really tell exactly where it is. Whoa, you can tell just from that? Oh, you must have been to every corner of Jinzhou. There. An area on the map is circled out with a sword-shaped sign on it. Wait. Could this be a treasure map? That sign must be the Sword of Courage. Encore remembers that at some point of the story, the Woolly Warrior will get her hands on a treasure map. This map, where did you find it?
It's from my mom. This map is a promise we made. Mom took me to a play one time. I remember in that play, the adventurers wanted to have their wishes come true. So with the Woolly Fairy's help, they set off to find the legendary. After watching it, I asked Mom all the time if these relics that could make wishes come true were real, and whether we could go look for them. But she was always busy with work as a ranger, so she wasn't home much. Then, one day, Mom gave me this treasure map. She said she got it from the Woolly Fairy, and it's for one of the hidden relics. She told me next time she came back from work, she would go relic hunting with me, and that I wouldn't have to be afraid of anything with her around. She wanted me to think hard about what I'd wish for most once we found all the relics. I thought of a lot of wishes. I wanted to have all the starflakes I could eat. Lots and lots of new toys. But now, I only have one wish. I want to see my mom again. The grown-ups all said that Mom was on a mission somewhere far, far away. But I felt like they were hiding something from me. I knew Mom was never coming home. But I just wanted to see her again. I told Dad about the map. And he just hugged me and didn't say anything. But when I heard your story, I was thinking...
Then you should join our team. Encore knows that grown-ups always say that kind of thing just to be nice. Most of them are okay, just a little stuffy sometimes. Encore's heard a lot of them before. So, Encore can tell what's real and what's not. Like this treasure map? It's 100% real, that's for sure.
You really think so?
Yup, trust me. Since your mom left you the... Plus, Rover and I are searching for an ending to the story. Now, the clue to the ending is right in our hands. What do you say, Captain? Let's get this journey started! Team Wooly is ready to roll out. Object. I'm not really familiar with Jinzhou. Have you ever been to that place, Ying?
Yeah. Mom would sometimes take me on a field trip there. But she warned me not to go there alone, because TDs might show up.
That's why she said she wanted to go with you. Together.
All right then, it's settled. Let's go. Got no time to waste.
Who's the prey now?
Evil, be gone.
One sounds. According to the treasure map, the sword should be around here somewhere.
Why are there so many Tic Tacs? Are they having a party?
They look really angry.
No need to be afraid, Ying. We'll keep you safe. You probably don't know this, but we'll... That's right. But even so, she stood her ground. Because she had all of her friends back, just like the situation we're in now. You can't let a few small TDs beat you down.
Let's make this quick, Encore.
Leave it to me.
wait till you see what else we can do. Am I right, Rover? We'll take on any... Quick!
Oh, it's a...
I got it. Looks like we just need to place the treasure map on top.
Whoa, there's another puzzle.
Was it not in the story before?
Well, random twist...
We're so high up. This is even higher than any of the climbing games Mom and I used to play.
Just keep looking ahead and it won't be as scary. It's easy. Here, watch.
So, is this the sword in a story that can slice through anything?
It's the mountain chopping sword of courage.
Huh. The sword's actually made out of wood. And it's missing a small piece, too. Look, there's a letter.
What does it say?
My dear, right now you must be thinking, what a plain... How could this ordinary wooden sword possibly be the legendary sword of courage? Don't feel disappointed just yet. Think back on what you've been. All the challenges you faced along the way. The waves under your feet felt so high to you. And yet still, you continued to climb the mountains every step of the way. And this seeming is the proof of... Yeah, that's what it says in the letter. How did you know, Encore?
Did it also appear...
Anything else?
It goes on to have your wishes. You need not look far in a land covered in sand. A land covered...
I know just the...
Then let's go check it out. Sounds like it'll be... We're here! At long last, the brave adventurers reached their second destination. They say only the bravest adventurers can find it, as it... Yeah, Yin can go left. If anyone finds anything...
Okay.
An unexpected discovery.
Bingo.
Well, did you find the shield? Way to go! I know who to call.
This should be the shield mentioned in the story.
It's also made of wood.
But look how well made it is. with the sword of courage in one hand and the shield of faith in the other. It's an invincible. The person who crafted this shield really knew their stuff. Time for clues about the next relic, the Wreath of Hope. Hurry, Ying!
Okay. Congratulations again to you, my little warrior. Although the bulk of your efforts, if you ever feel the firm belief now, bring with
The
garden. Oh,
fantastic! Then
this is it.
this place feels empty. There's nothing here.
It is, but this is my mom's before she left. I watered them but these flowers only blew. Dad told me. I understood that. I miss her so. Now I see this shield and sword are all, and here I think she probably wanted to make a wreath with me using those flowers.
Oh, Ying.
Thank you. Actually, when I saw Dad might have left this treasure map to play. Maybe it is like what the grown-ups say. And I may never get to see her again. Talk to her and tell her how much I've grown. But Mom, I am happy. I'll definitely find a nice place to keep this sword and shield safe. I think we should end our adventure here. Thank you, Encore and Rover.
Our captain hasn't announced the end of our adventure. Well, okay then. Let's call. Even though we finished finding the. There's still plenty. How about
Tomorrow?
Yeah. Yep. See you tomorrow. Do you think this is a good ending to the story? If this was a story, it would end something like this. But Encore still feels like this ending. She did just like in the story. What do you think? Will the Woolly Warriors win? If it comes true, after such a wonderful... But actually, remember the play Ying told us about when she showed... Ying said she'd already forgotten what... All she could remember was that the hero had been searching for a legendary treasure to make their wishes come true. Ha! I knew, but it was a gift left to her by Ying's mother. Want to guess how I found out? Yeah, that play was about the Woolly Warrior's story. And because that play was a gift from my mom. Now time for a story from Uncle. In this story, there are no exciting adventures, no terrifying monsters. It didn't happen once upon a time, and it's not somewhere far, far away. Rather, it's in a little room every night there's a little girl. She plays games with her mother. Playing as the Woolly Warrior. Together, she and her mom create story after story about courage and hope. It also happens in her theater. Every day, the little girl sits below the stage. The curtain rises and the music plays. She watches her mother set everything up, bringing the Woolly Kingdom from the story into real life. Little by little, the Woolly Kingdom becomes real, and the Woolly Warrior sets off on her adventure. She first climbs the tallest mountain, looking for the legendary sword that can split mountains and seas. But it's really so the girl can prove how brave she is. The toolbox was actually on the tallest shelf. The Woolly Warrior also searches every beach, looking high and low for the shield of faith that could brave any storm. Her house had many nooks and crannies after all. The raspberry candy her mom hid could be anywhere. Her mom recorded all the Woolly Warrior's adventures, so the Woolly Kingdom grew bigger and bigger, and the stories grew longer and longer. They even performed the play in many cities. But the little girl's mom got sicker. At the last show, just before the Woolly Warrior got the wreath of hope, the show ended, but there was no encore. Mom told me that once the applause starts at the final show of our tour, she'd take me onto the stage to make a wish. But she collapsed before the play ended. I was so scared. I tried to come up with ways to make her feel better. I even kept a daily to-do list. At the time, I thought that if I stayed a good girl like the characters in the stories, Mom would get better and better. But her illness got worse. She didn't get better. And the Encore didn't know what to do anymore. Mom just asked me to sit by her bed and tell her stories. So I told her about Warrior Cosmos, Fairy Cloudy, and many other things. She always smiled each time. It was right around that time when Cosmos and Cloudy appeared from the stories. Mom told me they're a part of life, and these stories will always be with me. After she left, Encore had to become the Woolly Warrior, going on adventures on her own. Whether it was in the orphanage or with the Black Shores, Encore would write down everything she experienced. With these stories, Mom will know what kind of adventures Encore had and all the friends Encore made. Later on, Encore wanted to continue writing the Woolly Warrior story, but this time, it's a bit different from before. Now she has her own friends that she can adventure together, because finding that gateway is the only way she can tell all her stories to her mom. So, she knows how well she did. That's why. Yeah, she said she had a lot to say to her mother. just like me. There's so much Encore wants to say, and so many stories that Encore wants Mom to hear. Our time with Ying reminded me of all of that. Even though Woolly Warrior's story has no true ending, will Ying's be any different? Will she be able to make her wish come true in the end? Ying said the adventure is over, and it's just a story. She said she was happy and satisfied with that. But Encore saw that look on her face. She looked really, really sad. Encore knows how it feels. Just like how it used to be. No matter what Encore did, Mom wouldn't get any better. My stories were the only thing. It was Mom who made me understand the power of stories. That's why after I went on this journey alone, Cosmos and Cloudy came out of the land of imagination. And it's why Encore told Ying that our adventure should not end like this. This story deserves a better ending. Rover. But what should... Oh, there's no way we can bring Ying's mother back. I mean, the gateway in the story?
I remember Cloudy said that if you ever find yourself in a pickle in real life, you also mentioned that's where the Gateway of Wishes is hidden. This means the final stage of the story should be set in...
Encore could invite you and Ying into the Woolly Kingdom. But, the kingdom isn't some place you can go willy-nilly. Only those who believe... We should make a wreath for her. Encore remembered. How will you mean... That's right! Let's see if she has any idea.
Wind, guide me.
Hi, Rover. Oh, Encore's here too. How's it been? Are you here to see the new blossoms? You'll have to wait a while. They're still a bit shy. Hey, Verena. Not exactly. We're here to ask you how we can make the Wreath of Hope. The Wreath of Hope? I see. You want to help finish the story Ying's mother left her and make her wish come true. But I don't know how to make such a wreath either. According to the story, this wreath is made of various kinds of flowers. It can reflect a person's thoughts, and it must blossom forever and never wither. The flowers that can reflect people's thoughts, the ones that I can think of are water lamps. These flowers emit a faint glow at night, and passersby use them to guide their way. Or wintry bough. It can also be duvet. However, these flowers all bloom in different seasons, so it'll be hard to put... Yeah, I remember. That's a bit different. Flowers made with Forte are just artificial creation. It's not the same as life. Every life has its own feeling. Oh, since we can't really make a wreath of flowers exactly like the one... Yeah, when me and Mom made wreaths, if I was feeling happy, at this point, it really doesn't matter what kind of flower it is. All that matters is everyone's feelings. We should make a wreath. I see. With that, that's right. When she sees the wreath, she'll this way. We can all... Do you mind if once you've collected enough flowers... Great! Oh, thank you, Verena. Off we go.
after you found the flowers you want. This flower typically blooms in pairs.
And these?
That's quite the selection.
How the Encore pick flowers that resemble...
Oh, that's pretty special.
Oh, Lee, it's for Ying. We don't know what kind of flower represents Ying's feelings.
Got it.
Thank you. Rover, when the wreath is done, don't forget, tomorrow after...
Wonderful sounds.
Surrender your stuff.
Rover, you're here! You're right on time. See this little stage? Cosmos and Cloudy helped me set it. Cloudy says, right on! I know this is just a small stage. Besides, Encore wonders if Ying will show.
Encore, Rover?
All right,
Ready?
this is the small...
Oh, I know.
That's right! The Woolly Warrior sets out to find the 3 relics. With the mountain being so high up, in the end, she obtains the legendary Sword of Courage. Later, she arrives at the beach filled with sand as fun. With the help from... Well, unfortunately, no.
Just like...
Yet, they gather flowers. The pink flowers are this wreath. Brings together...
And that is the moral of this story.
Her companions remark so. Ying, this wreath is missing the
I know. It's missing an iris. But those irises...
What if we could find an iris and the gateway...
Of course. But I thought there was no such thing as the Gateway of Wishes.
That's right! Because just like how it is now, with everyone's feelings combined inside. So, do you believe in... Great!
Would you look at the sky? So this is the woman.
I love the repetition. This story is gonna be longer than the last one. And the door to make wishes should be in the... What are your orders, Captain? Great! Let's get...
How do we get across?
No worries. We can use that platform down there to fly across.
There's a puzzle.
Encore knows what to do. Encore played these with Mom before. All we need to do is match the patterns on the wall and it'll open a secret door. It's one of the most important puzzles in Woolly Warrior's story. job, Rover. An airstream. We can use it to fly up.
Looks like we've reached the end. That was fun. Oh, it's another one of those puzzles. I know. Let's look around for clues.
Wow! You solved it in one go?
There are so many monsters.
They're not stopping in.
Yeah. Mom gave me this sword that can touch anything. Take this!
There has to be more, right?
More puzzles here.
Those markings in the other room must be clues. Shall we go take a look?
Sounds like an airstream appeared. Let's head back and check it out.
Are we flying again?
Yay! Fly time! Time for Encores aerial recon! Oh, the wind is so strong! Is it taking us straight to the Gateway of Wishes?
What happened here?
Don't worry. This means the story of the Woolly Kingdom is changing. But... Oh, shiny! It's gotta be a dragon's treasure.
Monsters? I'm not scared. I have Mom's sword and shield with me.
Into Woolly's Valley you go! Woolies, let's race! There has to be more, right? Finders keepers! Time for Encores aerial recon! Feeling stuck? Why don't we search around for clues? Time for Encores aerial recon! Woohoo! After passing every trial set before him, the flower of hope is finally within the warrior's reach behind this door. Maybe this door leads to the gateway, and now... is everyone ready?
Ready.
All right. Out of nowhere, a group of Goldpuffs appear. But they are no match against the mighty warriors. A sword and cards in their hands, there's no fear holding them back as they slice through these monsters with ease. The monsters strike, but our shield stands strong. Now, our warriors know victory is ours. You're in for it now! Ha! Bullies, let's race!
Iris is a mom's favorite. I want her to see it too.
We should make our wish.
Oh, yes.
Look! Because of the brave warrior's wishes, the story has a happy ending. Your wish has come true. She can tell her everything now. Mom, there's so much I wanted to tell you. So many new stories you need to hear. Oh.
It's a very happy story.
Finders keepers! And just like that, the little warrior's wish has come true. Put in a perfect ending to this adventure story. The warrior finally gets to meet her mother, but the warrior's journey won't end here.
Encore, I finally got to see her. And we talked so much. So... Yes. I know you still have more adventure. I want to go back and tell my dad this story now.
Be sure to share our story with everyone.
I will.
Time for another feedback session from the audience. What do you think of it? The woolly warrior finally thought about the companion who she went on adventure. Their search. These stories are an extension of... of the Woolly Warrior's search for the relics is finished. And my vacation.
Oh, enough.
No biggie. Even though this story is over, let's be on the same team together. I Pinky promised that we'll ride as many as a team. Pinky promised.